Molweni namhlanje, molweni kuni nonke, namkelekile ku-Lewis. Isifundo amashumi amathathu. This is our 30th lesson activity together. Umqeqeshi, please say that, umqeqeshi ndim usonwa. Umxholo weveki, amaxesha emini neziqhelo, times of the day and some of the habits, some of the things that people do in a day. Amagama esiza kuwasebenzisa namhlanje, words we will use today. Ukulala, that is to sleep. Ukulala means to sleep. Ukuphupha, that is dreaming, to dream. Ukuphupha, that is dreaming. Ukuguquka, I know that might be a tricky one. That's tossing and turning. Ukuguquka, so guqu, please say guqu, 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 guqa, guqa, guqa. So it's practicing the sound of the Q, which is at the front of the mouth. Ukukhona, that is snoring. Ukukhona. Ukulala, so making a sentence using the first word, ukulala. Abantwana balala kakuhle ebusuku emva kokudlala imidlalo emininzi. So the children sleep well at night after playing many games. And I'll say it's not only the children, of course, I sleep well at night after jogging or running. Ukubaleka, on the road, endleleni, on the road. Please, if you can do the matching exercise here, I'd really appreciate that. And please, also, if I could have your feedback on how this is going. Ukuphupha, using the second word, ukuphupha, ndiphupha amaphupha amnandi ebusuku xa ndikhathazekile. That's an example of a sentence. I dream sweet dreams at night when I am worried. So I made that as an example of a sentence, but I'm the opposite of that. I would say I dream quite like maybe even nightmares when I am worried or there's something that's bothering me, if I'm concerned about something, a bit of anxiety. Ukuphupha, there you go, the matching exercise as well. Ukuguquguquka, ndiguquguquka ebhedini bonke ubusuku xa ndiphupha kakubi. I toss and turn in the bed all night when I dream badly. Ndiguquguquka ebusuku. Now, please, if you can do that matching exercise as well. Ukukhona, utata ukhona kakhulu ebusuku emva kokusebenza imini yonke. Father snores loudly at night after working the whole day. Utata ukhona kakhulu ebusuku emva kokusebenza imini yonke. Again, your matching exercise, please have a go at that. And your part here also, gcwalisa ngokubhala amagama angekhoyo. Please fill in the missing words, 1 up to 13. And please, if you can record yourself while you fill in these words and then make up these full sentences. Qhubeka nokufunda isiXhosa. Sokubonana kwixesha elizayo. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Molweni kuni nonke, namkelekile isifundo samashumi amathathu ananye. That's how you say 31 in isiXhosa. Amashumi, 10, tenths, 3 of them, amathathu ananye. Nye is 1. Amashumi amathathu ananye. This is our 31st lesson together. Umqeqeshi ndim usonwa. And I keep saying this word umqeqeshi because I'd really like you to practice saying that word, that Q sound. Umqeqeshi. Please say that. Umqeqeshi. Umxholo weveki, it's a new week. The XH umxholo weveki. This new week we are talking about sithetha umnombo wosapho, family lineage. So we're going to use words around family and build sentences around the family and lineage. Amagama esiza kuwasebenzisa namhlanje, words we will use today. The first one is abazali. Abazali means parents. Abazali means parents. Now, a singular form of that word would be umzali. Umzali is a parent. Abantwana is children, means children. Abantwana means children. And again, a singular word form of that word would be umntwana, or in some places they will say umntana or umntwana. Those two are perfectly fine. It depends on the dialect and where one is comes from the Eastern Cape. Umzala is cousin. Umzala means a cousin, and a plural of that word would be abazala. Abazala. And the last one, the fourth one there is umfazi. Umfazi is wife. Umfazi is wife. And if we give you the plural of that word, would be abafazi. Now let's use the first word to make a sentence. Let's see what I've put here. Abazali bakhathalela abantwana babo ukuze bahlale bephilile. That sentence means parents take care of their children so that they stay healthy and well nourished. One could add. And here's a word game that I'd like you to please play based on the sentence that we just translated. If you could please match the correct number with the correct letter there. Abantwana badlala ngaphandle emva kokuba begqibile umsebenzi wabo wesikolo. One could also say phandle instead of saying ngaphandle. Abantwana badlala ngaphandle emva kokuba begqibile umsebenzi wabo wesikolo. That means children play outside after finishing their school work. And match the correct letter with the correct number here, please. Umzala wami uhlala kude, kodwa siyabonana ngeempelaveki. So ngeempelaveki would be the S in weekends, the plural form of that word. So Ngee would represent the S in that plural. My cousin lives far away, but we see each other on weekends. That's what that sentence means there. Please, if you can do the matching again here as well. And the last sentence that we're using the word umfazi, and the sentence that I've created here is indima yenkosikazi, which is another word for umfazi. Kwinkcubeko yakwaXhosa inamacala amaninzi kwaye ihlonitshwa kakhulu. So the wife's role, the woman's role in the Xhosa culture is multifaceted and is deeply respected. So that's what that sentence means there. Because if you can do the matching here too. And on this last slide, the suggestion is that you please gcwalisa ngokubhala amagama angekhoyo. Please fill in the blanks by writing in the missing words. And as you do that, please may I ask you that you record yourself and please share those recordings with me before, if you can, get them to me before Saturday. And we can work together in terms of how we can improve or look at the translations closely together. Qhubeka is carry on ufunda isiXhosa. Sokubonana kwixesha elizayo. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.